Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Let's recap. So in the last video, I announced that I was quitting YouTube. Kind of. I basically sort of said, listen, I don't know if this is going to be the end or not. I don't know what's going to happen moving forward, but I basically have to figure these things out. This is what's on my mind, and I want to take some time away from YouTube. And that's what I did, and that's what I have been doing. I feel like it's a lot easier to explain this now because I have a better understanding of my emotions. I've talked it out, figured it out, and I've just sort of been facing my emotions, which is weird because I usually just stuff those down and ignore them. And just sort of contemplating what's going on and trying to figure out what the best course of action moving forward is. I didn't feel like I was making the right choices. I know financially I wasn't making good choices, and I know that deep down all the things I was doing were for a good cause, and I believed that they were the right thing, but just because you're doing something with good intent doesn't mean that it's going to pan out. So for the last 3 years, I have been filming car content. I have been a car YouTuber. That has been my whole persona online, on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, anything. I've just been a car guy online. Now I've sort of sprinkled it in here and there, but I really haven't gotten to express the other sides of myself and the other things that I have interests in. I felt like I sort of had to fit this mold and do what everybody else was doing and sort of fall into this niche. I had to be just doing one thing only. I only had to be a car person, and that's it. I couldn't make any other type of content. I sort of felt like I had to be a certain type of person and only that person. And deep down, I kind of knew at times that I wasn't really feeling it, but I tried to just ignore that and double down and just try to move on and think, hey, listen, when I'm more successful, then I'll feel better. But that's not really the case, and that wasn't going to be the case. I was kind of left with this question: are cars my passion? And the answer to that is no. Do I enjoy them? Absolutely. I love cars. I like going to car shows, car meets, working on cars, enjoying them, but they're not my passion. Your passion is something that should excite you to an extreme extent, something that you cannot stop thinking about. And the truth is that that just wasn't cars for me. Cars was basically a hobby for me. So I basically tried to build a business and a livelihood out of a hobby that I enjoyed. And I feel like in order to do that for something, you need to absolutely be obsessed with that thing. I think that you need to be willing to die for it. And I just wasn't willing to die for cars. I would look at other people who I know have this deep passion for that thing, and that just wasn't me. I would even go as far as to say that I've started to feel like you should keep your hobbies sacred from your work. I think that everybody needs an anchor, something to go away to, something that is sacred. For me, that's kind of the gym. I go there, I don't want to worry about work, I don't want to think about work, I want to go there, de-stress, work out, do whatever I gotta do, and that's my getaway time. I don't want to be feeling like I have to film content or work there. I just felt like I had to always be a content creator, which I do enjoy making content, but I think it's just different when you combine it with something that you use to get away. So I've been trying to figure out who I am, and are these just passing emotions? Am I having this grass is greener syndrome where, oh, I only want something else because it's not what I have now, and I always feel like the grass is always greener on the other side? So my original plan with YouTube was I was going to film cars, the car experience, and just everything about automotive so that I could put it on YouTube, put it on TikTok, eventually get enough viewers, get ad revenue, and then maybe sell merchandise, run businesses through this, and then eventually later on in life maybe do other business ventures, using the businesses to fuel real estate, stocks, stuff like that. I feel like a lot of times in life when things get hard, and they always do, we're faced with a choice. Do we double down or do we pivot? And I tried to double down on YouTube, posting as much as I could, and I was just trying to be exciting for YouTube. But the truth is that I feel like I should have pivoted. Now what I mean by that is sort of using your current skills, using the things that you know to be true, that you love, that you enjoy, but doing things a little bit differently. I'll give you guys an example. Back when I had my first company, when I sold on Amazon, I had an Amazon store. I was basically just buying things at a discount and then selling them at full price online. When I first did that, it wasn't really working very well. And then I eventually pivoted. I changed up the way I did inventory, changed up my categories. I still had a business, I just still did things, but it was just different, like a whole rework. And at that point, it became a lot more successful. And I feel like that's what I should have done, and that's what I want to do, is pivot. Right after I posted that video of me quitting, I knew that I was coming back. And I also just want to take a moment to thank all of you who reached out, commented, and I feel like a lot of what I was saying was resonating with all of you. I feel like a lot of the things I'm saying are resonating with some of you watching this video. I feel like the things I was saying and the feelings I was having and what I was kind of going through here in my own head, I feel like that resonated with a lot of you. And you could draw comparisons between your own situation. Maybe those feelings of drive, those feelings of being lost or kind of stuck in this weird young adult age. Now, I want to make something very, very clear. I don't want to come off as complaining. I know that I am 100% responsible for my own life, just like you are 100% responsible for yours. There is nobody else that is responsible for my life. My decisions are my own, my actions are my own, and I am not trying to, nor do I want to, blame anybody else for this. And I also just kind of want to acknowledge how blessed and fortunate I am. There's people in my life that care about me. I have a family. Both of my parents are alive. I can walk 10 feet outside this door and get fresh water. I got some right here. I have fresh water that I can drink that's safe and clean. I have a camera in front of me, lights. That is insane. Do you know how fortunate you have to be to have some of these things? I want to let you know that I am truly unbelievably blessed. I am very grateful for the things that I have. And I know there are a lot of people that are in worse situations than I am. But the truth is, if you're watching this video, you are also extremely blessed. That means you have a device that has access to the internet with unlimited knowledge. You are so lucky. Does that mean that we should settle for what we have? Absolutely not. We should always strive to be more and do more and help more people. But it's still very good practice to be grateful for the things that you have and just acknowledge how lucky we all are. I sort of feel like with YouTube and being this car guy, I was trying to be somebody that I wasn't. And it took a while to think about that, but I want that to change. Part of me taking a step back from YouTube was, first off, me just trying to get other things done. It is very time consuming to be a content creator, especially in automotive. Between going to work in the morning, going to the gym in the morning, and then coming home, eating, and then I would only have a couple hours to film a video and edit, post, all that stuff, plus keeping up on TikTok, all that other stuff while doing my normal work. It gets very time consuming. So I just had other things I needed to do. Working on getting my own personal finances in order. I had to do my taxes, just random stuff that I just needed to get done to sort of set myself up to be in a better position to succeed moving forward. One of my favorite quotes is, if you can't do the little things right, don't expect to do the big things right. If I can't keep my own house in order, if I can't keep Caleb in order, how am I supposed to be able to take on all these other things? I wasn't in order, so I needed to take some time to do that, figure this out before I do more and stretch myself more. There's also like a whole financial side to that maybe I'll make a video on someday in the future. The way that I was doing things was not working to create the system that I was trying to create. So if this car YouTuber thing wasn't really what inspired me, I had to figure out what did. And I think I already knew what did. Deep down, I am in love with entrepreneurship and business. I am a businessman at heart. I love business. Reading about it, talking about it. This is something that I can literally talk about for hours. Self-help, growth, of like personal growth. These are all a lot of the things that I like wrote about in my book. The idea of having your own companies is just so attractive to me and so inspiring to me. This lights me up. Deep down, I'm an entrepreneur. I know that sounds like cliche with everyone saying it on social media lately, but it's just truly what I enjoy, what excites me, and what lights me up. This is what I'm passionate about. And I think hiding that was just really not expressing who I can be and really just keeping my full potential in dormant. When I would read books about the topic or certain subjects like that interest me, I would just get so inspired, have multiple ideas. I had a conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and we talked about entrepreneurship for like 3 hours long. There's like, it got to the point where I was like, dude, I gotta go home because like I gotta go to bed. Like I have to wake up early. I almost have to try to keep myself away from it. That is who I really am. And that's like one of the reasons why I know what I really am. And I have a feeling, based on some of the things that you guys have been commenting, that this sort of resonates with you too. I don't think that it's too big of a stretch to think that some of you want to own your own business, are entrepreneurs, don't want to work in a normal 9-to-5 job, care about your health and personal growth, want to grow your mind, just want to become a better person than you are in all aspects: health, wealth, love, happiness, everything. Now, I thought about this a lot, about should I change my content? Is that good? I'm just going off brand from the whole audience that I've built. I've thought about a lot of different things. Should I create a new YouTube channel? Should I change my current YouTube channel? Should I just not do YouTube altogether? But I don't think I want to create a new channel. I think I want to just shift what I'm currently doing. I want to completely annihilate this feeling of needing to be on brand all the time, because that's dumb. I'm me. There are so many sides to me: fitness, business, entrepreneurship, and cars, personal growth, reading, like all of these things that I enjoy and I just think about all the time that I haven't been able to share with you guys and that I want to share with you guys. Nobody is just one thing. And I think it's important for all of us to surround ourselves with the people and the things that inspire us. What do you actually have a passion for? What lights you up? Like, what are you excited about? There's a difference between being happy and enjoying something to being excited about it. And that is a difference that took me a long time to understand. So I quit the old YouTube. I quit what I was doing. I am no longer just a car guy. I am no longer a car YouTuber. Do I still like cars? Absolutely. Do I still want to make car-related videos? Absolutely. It's one of the things in life that I really enjoy and I want to share it with you guys. But I don't want to just forcefully make content about my hobby. I felt like that sort of tainted the quality of my content too. I have to think about how this fits into my own life, my own skills, and what I want to do. For a while, I had a schedule on YouTube, and that is something that's not going to be happening anymore. I have no idea how often I'll be uploading. I'll try to do it as much as I can, but I also don't want to just make content out of nothing. Sometimes literally nothing just happens. This part is really bizarre. When I made this like switch back to what I really enjoy, what I really know lights me up, and what is really my passion, I felt a tremendous shift in my energy. I literally had so much more energy, focus, excitement just throughout the day because I was doing what I knew I actually loved and what actually excited me. One of the things I've really been trying to do lately is wake up early. I think morning routines are very, very important. I'm either really good at them or really bad at them, and that dictates my day. I would even notice when I get up in the morning, usually I would just hit the snooze button, try to fall back asleep for a couple more minutes. I would wake up and then like boom, I would just have energy. I would wake up and I'd be like, wow, like I'm awake, I'm excited. You know how like when you're like a kid and it was your birthday or special day or whatever, something you were excited about, you woke up and you just boom, shot up. That's how I feel. That's how I felt. And I was like, this is weird. I literally like have more physical energy because I'm doing different things. So what does this really all mean for the channel? What does that mean for you guys, for content? And here's the deal. Here is what I want to build in my own life. I want to be happy. I want to build a life that I'm proud of. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to have multiple businesses. I want to be able to do things that inspire me, like real estate, starting companies, helping people. I want to make money. I want to be financially secure so that I can live the life that I want. And I also want to have enough money that I feel safe. Making money is fun to me. It is very, very fun. Through the times in my life where I've built small little business systems that for one point it worked. It didn't work out in the end, but at one point it worked. That is such an exciting feeling. When I wrote my book and I sold my first copy, I think I've sold like 6 as of today, but when I sold my first copy, it was so exciting. Like, I love that feeling. Business, entrepreneurship, money, it's all a game, and I want to win. And I want to take you guys with me. I want to build a life that I'm proud of, and I want to film the whole thing. Now, in order to do this, I'm gonna need to get smarter, which I've been working at a little bit more, but maybe I'll make a video on this more later about like how I plan to do this. But I also know that action is the only thing that's gonna bring me closer to this goal. So I want to build this whole entire system and life that is full of the things that excite me, and I want to share that with you guys. I also want to be able to help you guys as much as possible. Now, I am the farthest thing probably from one of those gurus online that says, oh, this is how I made $1 million in 20 days or whatever. The truth is, I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. Like 95% of the time, I have no idea what I'm doing. Most of the things I'm trying are brand new to me, but I still want to be able to share that process with you guys. I want to be open and as transparent as possible. Hey, listen, this is what worked, this is what didn't work, this is what I enjoy, this is what I don't, and this is what helped me. I just want to be real with you guys. Like one of the videos that I have coming up, I signed up last night, I signed up for a 10K, 6-mile run, and I haven't ran in years. Like I cannot remember the last time I ran a mile, and it's in a month. So I want to do like a whole training vlog of me like, hey, this is, week 1, I'm training, blah, 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 and just overcoming a certain challenge. Like, I think that's cool. I want to share that with you guys. Or maybe the next video will be a business video, or the next video will be self-help, or hey, I really like this book, you should read it. I think one of the things that I was kind of worried about when thinking about this whole transition was I felt like I created a job for myself when I was making car content exclusively. And I don't want that to feel the same way this time. But to be honest, I don't think that's really going to be a problem. When you're doing something and talking about something that you enjoy, it doesn't feel like a job. Even right now, I'm looking at the camera. I've been talking for 30 minutes. That is a long time. That's a very long time. Just be sitting in your room by yourself, venting to a camera, and there's nobody around. But it's about something that I enjoy and that inspires me so I can talk easily on it. So yes, there will be new content. Will there still be car content? Absolutely. But I think that car content should sort of fit into the channel where it fits into my life. Do I still want to keep you guys updated with some of the builds or Corvette or whatever's going on? Absolutely. But no, this is not going to be only a car channel. But one of the things I sort of realized is that I need to go about content differently from almost every angle, from a time management aspect, from a financial perspective, like all these different areas, I need to be doing things a little bit differently. Filming content can be challenging for a lot of reasons. And moving forward, I want to make things easier for me. I only have so much time in the day. I still work a full-time job plus a second job, and I still have other business-related ventures on the side. And I want to be able to take you guys with me and sort of document all of this. So I've been thinking a lot about how to make this easier for me so that I can do more. My time is not well spent spending 3 hours to edit a video because my computer takes an hour and a half to process the video. I thought about outsourcing some editing. I thought about outsourcing to maybe somebody that can cut up my content and put it on different platforms. I even thought about looking into like an AI software to help edit my videos like a little bit, cut it down to make it faster for me. All around, I want to be smarter and I want to make smarter decisions. Because in order to have the things and build the things that I want to build, I have to become the type of person that has that thing and that does that thing. In order to get your goal, in order to have your goal, you need to become the type of person that gets the goal first. Then you can have that thing. Your life is a product of the traits and the habits, discipline, characteristics that you embody today. Those traits today will help you tomorrow.
So I'm actually editing this video right now and watching over this whole thing, and plus given more time to think, I feel like I've got an even better understanding of kind of what's going on. And at the most basic sense, like what I've kind of boiled this down to is like on YouTube, I have felt and I have tried to become this person for YouTube. I tried to fit this mold and fit into this niche like as best as I thought I was supposed to. But because I was trying to be somebody that I'm not and that I wasn't, I just wasn't happy. And it wasn't really like, there wasn't like a deep down desire to do it to the extent that I thought there should have been and that I know there could be. And it's weird because like, it's not like I don't love a lot of the things I was doing. I enjoyed them, but I think there's a difference between enjoying something and like being willing to die for it and being like called to do something almost. I think there's just a difference between your passion in regards to like enjoyment of something and your passion in regards to like, I want to do this for certain reasons, regardless of if those reasons are to make money, to help people, whatever you want to do. At the most basic sense, I just kind of created a business around a hobby that I enjoyed, around something I loved, and therefore I stopped loving it because I was making it a job. It's been about 2 months since I released a video that I was quitting YouTube, and since then, I've actually been filming a lot of stuff that's a little bit different, behind the scenes, doing some cool things. I've got some exciting book stuff going on with my new book. This is the first time you guys have actually seen it on the channel. But anyways, there's a lot of cool stuff behind the scenes that I've been working on, and I'm excited to share with you guys. Yes, there will still be car stuff going on. Yes, there's still some, exciting car-related things I want to share with you guys. But moving forward, it's just going to be a variety of some of the things I enjoy. I just kind of want to use this as a way to share my life with you guys, and this whole journey to success, and just sort of share this whole journey to this dream life that I'm trying to build, and to these successes I'm trying to achieve. Some of those successes are financially, business related, mental health related, physically, financially, and just some of the cool things that I've learned and been able to experience and want to continue experiencing moving forward, and I want to share those with you guys. There's going to be just a variety of things, like maybe some health-related videos, maybe some finance videos, maybe some, hey, I created a website. That's actually one of the videos I filmed. I made a website, and I just wanted to, hey, this is what's going on. Just sort of a documentation of the journey. That's what this is right now, a documentation of the journey, and there's still going to be car stuff. I still haven't broken into the whole Corvette build yet. My parts are sitting right there beside my bed, so I sleep next to a cam every night. You know what? I never told you guys that. But yes, we're camming the Corvette. It was going to be a big surprise, but whatever. I already spilled the beans. But yes, this is not the last you've seen of the Corvette, the Sandrail, stuff like that. There's going to be some changes moving forward in regards to the garage. I have to make more financially beneficial garage related decisions, because that was kind of a big reason for this change. Like, I got into massive debt. It wasn't a good financial thing that I was doing, but we're learning, we're growing. There's lots of stuff to happen moving forward. That'll all come in time. Back to the video.
There's a lot of things coming up that I need to figure out, but there's also a lot of exciting things coming up. Life is going to provide all of us with so many challenges, but it'll feel good becoming better and getting over those challenges. Doing hard things provides us with fulfillment, and it's fun and it's exciting. I'm excited to see where things go from here. It's not over. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.